Lori and Christina. Welcome. How is everyone doing tonight? I am excited to be here. Let's see. Pull you up on my phone. How are we doing? Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, as you're hopping on, please give a thumbs up. There we go. Come on. My phone's being persnickety. How is everyone doing? I'm excited to be here crafting with you today. If we have not met, my name is Cindy and my channel here is Monarch Mom DIY, and I'm excited to be here. I am going to use a stencil that's pretty new, a surface that's really new, and a rub-on transfer set that is brand new. Just got it. Hey Casey, hey Pam. All right, so if you are subscribed to my Telegram broadcast, then you should have gotten a notification about 25 minutes ago that I was going to be live to do some crafting. If you're not and you want to be, it is linked in the post where it says all my links. If you go there, my Telegram's there. You can just subscribe to that, and you'll get notifications before I go live on YouTube and on Facebook. So that is good if you feel like maybe the platforms are kind of slow with letting you know. Hey, everybody. Aw, I'm sorry, Rita, that you had a bad week. All right, we got a couple moderators on. Yay, thank you for being here. Hey, Marlene. So I'm going to get started. I want to show you what we're going to make, or what I'm going to use, and some other rub-on transfers that also came out when these did, the ones we're going to use. And I want to show you what I can show you of the Farmhouse retired stencils that have been released from the vault. And I'm going to show you two projects that I made with them last week, two stencils that are still available. So yeah, let's get started. Yay. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I used our new 12-inch shelf sitter to do this stencil into the woods. Very, very pretty. I love these surfaces. They're pretty lightweight, but sturdy enough and thick enough to stand up. This one is 12 by 12, and we're gonna use the back side of this one tonight. And what I wanted to use was these new rub-on transfers. Aren't they so beautiful? They look even better in person than you can see on camera. So I think the coolest is, look at the sea turtle. Can you see on the back, the artist has put a ocean scene or a beach scene onto the back of the shirt. I'm not sure if we'll be able to use that big turtle today. I might save that one because I thought, well, what stencil do I have that that would go like wording? And so I looked at like life, feeling beachy and things like that, and I thought, you know, that's kind of too cartoony for these pictures. So I went through my faith stencils, and do you guys know which one I found? Be Salty. Isn't this perfect for ocean animals and an ocean scene? So if you're not familiar, Matthew 5:13 is part of the Sermon on the Mount when Jesus is telling his disciples that they are the salt of the earth, they are the light of the world. So Be Salty, I thought this would be perfect to go with our ocean animal rub-on transfers. So the other two new sets of rub-on transfers that I bought when these came out, these are called Farmhouse Labels. Sorry, there's a glare because they're still in the package. But I thought these are so pretty. There's an egg one, honey, a rooster, strawberries, pears, what is that? A cow. And then this little one is a little lemon. It's a stamp shape. So those are cute. And then even though I don't have any little girls this age, I just thought these were too beautiful to not get. These are fairies and flowers. I thought these were beautiful too. So we will do some things with those shortly, but not today. So what I need to decide first is I don't want to leave this white. My thoughts are I'm probably going to do a little bit of sand towards the bottom, and I'll use hazelnut, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of leaning towards dusk. Give it a little more of a classic look, but there's also pool. So what do you guys think? Which color should I paint the background? Dusk or pool to be the water? The reason I thought dusk was kind of because of the seaweed, the colors that are in the seaweed. What do you think? And I think I'm going to use a blue to transfer or to do the stencil, the Be Salty. Okay, Pam is voting for dusk. Christina, you're okay. Pool. That's what I thought too. I thought pool was going to be like too bright of a blue. So let's use dusk. And then I think what I'm going to do also, I just want to make sure, I guess it doesn't really matter which is the top and which is the bottom. I got to get a new one of these. I'm like close to the end here. But once we get it on here and get it dried, then I think I might sand it a little bit just to kind of distress it and maybe bring some of the white back. So we're just going to do kind of a light coat of this. Oh, this color. This color is just so, so pretty. So pretty. So if you're not aware, it's been kind of a big couple weeks in our house, and especially this past weekend. So on May 23rd, which, when was that? Like a couple Thursdays ago, our youngest graduated from high school. And this past Saturday, she had her final dance recitals at her studio that she's been at for 8 years. And then yesterday, besides having church and 2 of her cousins getting baptized and all sorts of things, we had her graduation open house. So, all that planning, everything. There's still remnants in the house. We still have family in town for a few more days, but the party is over. So today we celebrated and we went to the beach. I do look a little bit red on my arms. Not too bad. I did use sunscreen. Okay, so I'm hoping to kind of get back to a normal-ish schedule. I'm still hoping to get a new YouTube video out tomorrow. So let me know in the comments. Actually, I'm not exhausted. I should be. I went to the gym this morning, had a great workout, so it's good. All right, I'm going to put pool away because we decided not to use pool. So if you guys have any ideas of themes or whatever you'd like to see in tomorrow night's new YouTube video, budget DIYs, do you want to see beach? Do you want to see, what else was I thinking? Watermelon. Do you want to see lemons? I did bees. I could do like sunflowers and lemons. So let me know if you have any suggestions of what you would like to see. All right. Can I bottle some of my energy? I tell you what, boot camp keeps me energized. Okay, while this is drying, let me show you, first of all, 2 projects that I did with 2 of the re-released farmhouse stencils that were previously retired. Okay, so this we did last week. The Welcome to Our Home. Oh, and I didn't pull out the cotton wreath. Ooh, and I forgot to check it. I think that one's still on there. So the cotton wreath, no, it's not cotton. It's just called 15-inch wreath, is a released from the vault retired stencil. I did it in blue ice on a maize yellow background. And then this other stencil I used this one piece, Welcome to Our Porch. I didn't do the bottom line. And then right here, there's a little stencil that says home. So I just did that instead of porch. The other half that comes with it on the sheet is This Is Us, Our Life, Our Story, Our Home. So this stencil, set of 2 on a sheet, is also in that retired sale. But the thing about these retired stencils being re-released is there's a limited quantity, and once they're gone, they're gone. I did add the black and white buffalo bow. I thought that was nice because it kind of tied in the black. So those two stencils. The other one I used last week is the Country Kitchen. Here's how the sign turned out. Super cute. This is one of our 12 by 18 double-sided framed boards, which is pretty much always available. It's one of our surfaces, but the Country Kitchen stencil is going away. So if you want this, be sure to go on there. Okay, Irene, yes, I did make them. I did make them with Dollar Tree crates. And I glued them together. And then they're just on a turntable or a Lazy Susan. Okay, so here's what the Country Kitchen stencil looks like that I used on that. All right, some of the other ones. We've got the Be Kind quads. There's Hello Honey. I have two sets here. So Sweet Bee, Be Kind, and Let It Be. Those four come on one sheet. They are released for a limited time from the vault. We've got Give Us This Day Our Daily Bread, Laundry. I'm going kind of fast because I want to get back to my project. Home Sweet Home Squared. This was previously a Craft Club stencil. All right, Farm to Table with the cutlery there. Farm Sweet Home. So these are 3 individual stencils. So you can use Home Sweet Home, Farm Sweet Farm. You can do them vertically like this. You can do them horizontally. All right, this sheet has 2 stencils, Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets and Cluck Oink Moo. Very cute. We had some 5x7s, Scatter Seeds of Kindness, Home Sweet Home. Sometimes you just gotta say cluck it and walk away. Hashtag blessed. And then these are some of my favorites. These are the home quads. So they're the same size as those Be Kind quads, but they're all home themed. So Bless Our Home. There's No Place Like Home. Home is Where the Heart Is, and Love Makes This House a Home. There are others in that Farmhouse Retired Stencil vault release that I do not have. So if you're interested in what's there, go to monarchmomdiy.com, and then when you go to shop, the category is Farmhouse Retired Stencils. All right, I'm loving this dusk color. Let's just finish up the drying so we can sand it a little bit. And I'm thinking I just want to add a little bit of the hazelnut color to the bottom for some sand. Not too much. All right, so I'm going to get some 400. Why am I not seeing? There we go. All right, so I want 400 grit sandpaper. And we're just gonna smooth this out. If we get a little bit more of the white showing through, that's okay with me. You're in fall. What? Constance, what do you mean? You're already, do I need to start doing fall stuff? The problem is there's no fall stencils available right now. You're talking about for YouTube though, right? Maybe I should go back through my fall and kind of do my favorite ones, like a best of. There's probably some that you haven't seen. All right, I'm gonna wipe this down. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit, and let me show you what it looks like. see how it's not completely solid? It's got some of the white, kind of gives it some texture. Whoops. So let's just do a little bit. Of this. I think I want to use like a chippier brush. Ooh, I must not have used this color in a while. It's kind of looking kind of dry. All right, so I'm just going to kind of go back and forth really lightly on the bottom here. Ooh, I'm liking how it's looking already. Okay, what do you guys think? Is that enough? Is that enough of the hazelnut? Pretty color. Thank you, Constance. Karen, are you talking about my idea for the YouTube video? Because I do have a lot of fall projects that I've done. And some, I'm sure not everyone has seen. All right. Ooh, why did I wear black again? Oh, both Karens say yes. A little more. I think that looks better, right, Pam? I went up almost twice as high. Not getting reminders on Facebook. Well, this is YouTube. Betty, you can also subscribe to my Telegram. The link is at the link that's at the top of this video or below. And if you subscribe to my Telegram, you will get a personal notification from me when I'm gonna go live. Yeah, so I can use more transfers. I know, the thing is the stencil is gonna kind of take up a bit of space, but I think it's okay. I was planning on putting, let me turn this so you guys can see. I was planning on putting this even a little bit off the top so that the S is like up at the top, because I want to have room to put a few of these transfers. I'm not going to use all of them, obviously. And I might even go over to the side so that I can do one of these taller seaweed ones that has the seahorse maybe. Or maybe I should go this way and fit it here. Ooh, I kind of like that. All right, so then we'll just have some more around that I can fit and then save the rest for another. Oh, your YouTube. Yeah, see, that's why you want to be on my Telegram, because a lot of times the YouTube and Facebook notifications are kind of slow. So for sure, Betty. All right, I just want to, I'm not stenciling down here, but I'm just going to sand my sand. I'm going to sand my sand just a little bit. All right, now, looking at the colors in the transfers, what do you think of my idea to use Old Glory Blue for the stencil? The Be Salty. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of that darker blue. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I really feel like this is going to be... Ooh, Matthew in the sand. I could do that. So if I did, that's a great idea. So I was going to do, I'm going to actually start cutting these. So if you've never used our rub-on transfers before, you want to cut through all the plastic front and the backing. Just cut out the ones that you're wanting. And this is all kind of connected, so I got to keep that seahorse on there. And let's kind of lay this out. So I was talking about doing salty, and the Y, like I can move it over because the little flourish here at the end I don't need all of it, right? It can go off the edge. So I like this down here. I don't know, because there's another one that I could put at the bottom. Or maybe I save that for another one. I do like the idea. Okay, so we'll put the Matthew 5:13 here. I do want to put, they're all facing one same direction. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to do the seahorse kind of going that way. I want to use this sea turtle here. Not sure where he'll go. Probably below. Okay, let's get that one. Then we can always add shells on the bottom too, around where the Matthew 5:13 is. We've got jellyfish, we've got an octopus, and I'm not going to probably use too many. Got a fish. See, now I'm thinking maybe this needs to come down so that the sea turtle can be more up at the top. See, this is why you don't stick anything down until you know for sure where you want things to go. I always could move, I could move the word be also. I could put it here, be salty, and then it's a little narrower. We may need to do that because I want to have space for this turtle. Would it look weird if I put the B right here? Be salty, like this word right here. Can I put it right here inside the S? What do you guys think? Karen, you mean down here? Yeah, I think it does too. I think that looks good. So if I have the salty and wait, I was gonna go this way. I have salty like that. I put B there inside the S. Okay, good. You guys think that'll look good? And then, gosh, I keep wanting to move this down. I just kind of want the turtle to be up at the top. I do want this little fishy fish. And there's a couple bubbles that I'll probably put with him. Okay, got some shells. So Matthew will go here, or maybe more, put these there and then put it kind of here. I'm thinking. I've got some space here. I could put the jellyfish. Okay, I think I kind of have enough of my idea that we can fill in with some others once we get the stencil down. So we'll go here, here, up here, over here. Okay, I'm excited. All right, I'm going to be hanging this in my bathroom or putting this in my bathroom. I have a downstairs bathroom. It just has a toilet and a sink, and it's got beach themed stuff, a lot of which I made on my YouTube channel. But I think I'm going to exchange something out for this piece here. Okay, I'm going to use those bubbles somewhere else. That makes this take up less space. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and put this transfer down before I stencil. Ooh. beautiful it is. It's going to be so pretty. Place the rub-ons to make an ocean. Yeah, I could stencil over them. I think, though, it's going to be okay. And if a little bit of it goes on, that is fine, too. That one I for sure wanted to get down before I place the stencil. Hey, Sarah. Oh, Christina, this rub-on transfer, I know, it is so pretty. I tell you what, it looks even better in person than it does on the website and than it does on camera when you're watching the live. And I just love our rub-on transfers. But do you guys like the idea to use the Be Salty? Like, there has to be a stencil that will go perfectly with these ocean animals. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is that? So pretty. Okay. All right, let's get this trash out of the way. Now we're going to go ahead and I think what I'm going to do, the Matthew 5:13 first at the bottom. I have not used this stencil yet. This was in I think in our spring catalog. Or is it older than that? I do not remember. It's less than a year old. I know that. All right, so we're just getting a little bit of fuzz onto the stencil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back on the backer sheet, except for where the Matthew 5:13 is. Can you see that? It's hanging below. So that I can just place that part and not have the whole stencil sticking to my surface. All right, I'm thinking that's pretty straight. So let's get our ocean blue. Yes, I do too, Christina. Thank you. Did I say ocean blue? I meant Old Glory blue, if I said ocean blue. Now I'm wondering if I should use a brown. I want to use brown for the part that's in the sand. All right, we'll use tanned leather. It'll still stand out, but just not like blue on brown. It'll be brown on brown. All right. All right, I like that. I'm glad I didn't do it blue. Okay, so there's our Matthew. Oh, good, Pam. Great minds think alike. Copper would have blended in too much, so would intense rust. Needed it to stand out a little bit more. All right, let's try that. Okay. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any extra brown. Just want to wipe the back, make sure there's no brown going to come through. All right. I kind of want to fuzz this a couple more times just to make sure it's not going to be too sticky. Remember, we're just going to do the word salty, and then I'm going to take the word B and put it inside the S. And we're doing this to save a little bit of space. So, I don't know why I'm nervous. Okay, I wanted space for the turtle at the top. Okay. So pressing down just the word salty. We're going to use our Old Glory Blue. This is what I love. One of the things I love about our stencils is I can use the stencil exactly how it's laid out, or I can choose to do other things with it, like this, where we're putting all of the words in different places. And that is great to have that versatility to be able to make it fit whatever surface we want. Okay, we just have the Y. Part of the Y might go on a little bit of the rub on, but it doesn't look like very much. Maybe just where a little bit of the grass is. All right. Just gonna get off any extra. Okay. We're ready. Looks so good. Needed to go slow when I'm pulling this part that was probably should have put the backing sheet there. It almost wanted to pull up some of my, looks so good, some of my rub on. Okay, here's what we have so far. Hi, Alicia. Oh, thank you guys so much. All right, so this is our next step. We're gonna dry this, and then we're gonna put the word B, and then finish our transfers. All right, let's put our tanned leather away. We need our blue still. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So if you're interested in any of these Magnolia products, you can just go to monarchmomdiy.com and then click shop. And have fun. Okay, I'm gonna get my backing sheet now because I don't want all of this to stick, and I'm just going to have the word B hanging off, so we can just get that word down where we want it. See, I just have the word B there, and this is all dry, so I'm going to stick it, I think, let's see, I'm going to try to center it in this space here as much as I can. And that I can put down because it's got the backing sheet there. So A little bit more of my Old Glory blue. What do you guys think? Now, honestly, you could stop here if you wanted, but I don't want to. Oh, hey, Holly. Yeah, so it's kind of fun when we do the lives and people can ask questions and things like that. I am loving this. I got a little extra blue on the B, but I can scratch that off. You're clapping. All right, so when I have a little extra, let me show you what I mean. Do you see how on the B, I got a little thick on that one part? So I'm just going to take, because it's dry now, I'm going to take my little razor. Just barely going to scratch that extra off. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna. And even if it goes all the way down to the white, that's okay because our background color is not solid anyway. There. Just looks a little crisper to me that way. I must have had something under the, like a little piece of, this looks so pretty. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay, now that we're done with the stencil, I'm going to put it top down, sticky side up in my water. Just float it there so it'll be easier to clean. And we're done with the Old Glory Blue chalk base. If you guys want direct links to the items I'm using, the chalk pastes, the rub-on transfers, the stencil, the surface, let me know and I can send you direct links so you're not having to look around to find things. Okay, turtle is going to fit perfectly right here. Look at this. His two little fins on either side of the T, or yeah, he wouldn't be able to fit there. So he's going to go right here and it's going to be so cute. So let's get him on there. I mean, I feel like basically this shelf sitter is kind of like a blank canvas. And what's awesome is you can use the stencils and rub-on transfers together, paint the background whatever color you want. Just really kind of make your own little like collage. We're just kind of collaging a lot of these things together. Now I'm going to wait to pull the plastic off. I just kind of want to get the rest of these things. I think these two shells are going to go down here. We can get Mr. Little Fish right here. And I'm going to cut the bubbles off for now so I can move them and he can fit even a little bit higher. And then maybe do the little bubbles. I have some more bubbles. And now I'm just wondering if I need to stop. We had talked about maybe putting the, where'd they go? Here we go. Got lots left. Right here, we can leave it blank, or there's a jellyfish that could go there, or I could move the fish up there and put this other seahorse here. I kind of like that this seahorse is facing the other direction, but I don't know if I want the two seahorses right next to each other. What do you guys think? Sure, Holly, yeah. The background. The background is Waverly paint. Dusk, and the sand is hazelnut. So these are the colors I used on the surface. What do you guys think? Yes, I will spray clear spray over this when it's done. Okay, so Pam, you just think the turtle, the fish, and the seahorse, and then we're done? Shoot, maybe, yeah, I think that. Right, well, the turtle's down, so let me go ahead and burnish it and take off the top sheet. Not quite. Because he's big. Because who's big? By Linda, go ahead to my website, monarchmomdiy.com. We actually have a lot of rub-on transfers. Some of my favorites are the Bantam Birds, the Sunflowers and Gnomes. We have some new ones that I got with these sea animal ones. And they are just the best rub-on transfers I've ever used. They're so beautiful. Rita, you agree turtle is focal point? Okay. So I'm going to put these two shells and the little fish down here, because everything else is either shells or these three big animals or the seahorse. The seahorse is really the only other one I could add. I could add it here. I could add the other seahorse right here behind the S. Here, let's get this fish down. Oh, cool, Grace. This is actually a wood shelf sitter. It's double-sided. I'll show you in a minute. I've already decorated the other side with one of our gorgeous new stencils called Into the Woods. So this is just one stencil, and I just use different colors of our chalk paste to do the picture in the middle. And I just left it the white that it was. And then on this side, I went ahead and painted the background so it would look more. I think he's too big to go on the Y, actually. And he'd be really close to this fish, too. Okay. I'm loving it. All right. The shells. This little starfish one. Okay. All right. Oh, I was going to do bubbles. Hang on. Got to get the bubbles. Cute. Does the sea turtle need bubbles? Or should I just randomly put some bubbles? I don't know if the sea turtle needs bubbles. He's kind of up to the top. What do you think? This is 12 by 12. Yes, Vicki, it is a 12 by 12 shelf sitter from Magnolia. In the surfaces. So this is probably the only other thing I would, since I'm told I should leave this blank. What do we think about the other seahorse over here? think it would take off the painted letter. You could put the rub-on over the, but then it's definitely going to cover it up, and you're kind of going to see it through. Oh, leave it. Okay. It is pretty. I really do like this a lot. I think you're telling me no additional seahorse, right? Leave it as it is. Okay, what about the bubbles? No more bubbles? No more bubbles. All right. I love, you know what? This turned out even better than I imagined it would. No more. So pretty. You think it's okay to have this blank space over here? Oh, put it by the other one, like over here? Let's just see what it would look like. Most of the ocean is empty. You're right, it is. Additional seahorse or no? Add bubbles by the seahorse. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Because I just have these 3 bubbles that are kind of... Okay, I think we're done. What do you guys think? I love, love, love how this turned out. All right, so if you want direct links to what I put, you know what? I don't know if I have this set for, I'm pretty sure I can come back and see the live comments, the live chat. But if not, comment on the video after the live is done and let me know if you want direct links to the supplies that I used so you don't have to go looking for them, okay? And I hope everybody has a great, great night. I think I have an idea from a lot of you are wanting to start seeing fall stuff. I mean, Hobby Lobby's got fall craft supplies out in the stores already. So I guess if you're going to be crafting for fall, you're kind of starting. So I will have a new YouTube video tomorrow evening. And I think I said I was going to go live Saturday night again on YouTube. Okay. I will be on Facebook Live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes. Okay. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great night. Bye.